Hello everyone. This is a quick chair sun salutation that you can use for a warm-up, or you can use it just for a daily lumbering up kind of exercise. So I'm going to get you to face the chair. You're quite close to it. You can have shoes on or off. It's entirely up to you. Take a nice deep inhale. Lift the arms up towards the sky. And when you exhale, lower those arms by your side, come into a prayer position and pelvic tuck. I want you to stay here. Breathe into the collapse of that spine. Feel the stretch in the lower back. And on your next inhale, spread the fingers. Lift the arms straight up towards the ceiling. And exhale, bring them back down into a prayer position, pelvic tuck. Breathe here. Deep inhale, lift those arms up. Exhale, bring them down into a prayer position. Pelvic tuck last time. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the arms up towards the ceiling. This time, exhale, forward fold. Your hands can come to the chair if you'd like, or if you can go lower, reaching down towards the floor. I want you to breathe into this stretch with every exhale, trying to straighten the knees a little bit more. Get the chest closer towards the chair or the floor. When you're ready on your next inhale, your hands come to the chair. Step out into a plank position with both feet, hips are flat. Squeeze your glutes. You can stay here if you have a bad lower back, or you can drop the hips and look up towards the ceiling, breathing into the belly. And on your next exhale, push the butt back. The feet will step forward just a little bit, so you can come to a downward dog position. We will stay here for a few breaths, mostly so that on your exhale, you can push those hips back as you press the chest closer towards the floor. Try and relax your head. Don't forget to breathe. Gently come forward, step very, very close to that chair. Knees are bent, hips are bent. Squeeze your glutes, roll up the spine. Shoulders rolling back and down last, and you're back to that starting position. Now we're going to add in the frontal lunges. Everything is the same that we just did. It's near the end that we'll add in those lunges. So once you're upright, I want you to take a nice deep inhale, lift the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands come down into a prayer position, pelvic tuck. Inhale, lift the arms up towards the ceiling. Now on your exhale, I want you to forward fold, hands come to the chair or towards the floor. Breathe here, deep inhale. Exhale, try to get a little bit lower, bending into the hips, relaxing the shoulders. On your next inhale, hands come to the chair. You're going to step out into a plank position, squeezing those glutes. Shoulders are over your wrists. You can stay here if you'd like, or making sure your glutes are contracted. Drop the hips. Chest comes forward into upward dog. On your next exhale, pushing back into downward dog. So you'll have to step forward a little bit so that you can push your hips back. Press the chest towards the ground. Relax the head. On your next inhale, you'll pull forward just a little bit, and then you're going to step forward with your right foot. That leg will come to the outside of the chair. This will be up to you. You might only be able to get your foot here, and that's okay. Use the chair for support, but hopefully it can be a little bit more forward so that you can get extension in this back hip and the torso can be upright. Breathe into this posture. On your exhale, you're pushing down through the hips, relaxing the shoulders. Deep inhale. And on your exhale, push back into that downward dog. stretching the hamstrings and the lower back. On your next inhale, lean forward just a little bit. That left leg comes to the outside of the chair. It's quite a big step forward. So you can get extension into this back hip and you push down through that hip on the exhale, relaxing your shoulders. Stepping back into downward dog. Breathe here. Deep inhale. Exhale, push that chest a little bit lower down towards the floor. Feel the stretch in your legs. And when you're ready, bring the feet closer towards the chair, rolling up the spine, shoulders coming back and down. This third and last cycle is going to be a little bit more of a flowing, breathing kind of a posture. You do not have to keep up with my pace. You can absolutely take your time. But essentially what we're going to do is just with every inhale and exhale, we'll bring it into movement, only pausing a couple times. So once again, starting in front of your chair, inhale, reach up, spread the fingers wide, stretch out those hands. Exhale, bring them down into a prayer position, forward fold. On your next inhale, spread the fingers wide, lift those arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, you're coming down, bending at the hips, hands coming to that chair, or if you'd like, hands coming to the floor. On your exhale, hinge at the hips a little bit more, feel that stretch. When you're ready, a little bit of bend in the knees. The hands come to that chair. You're stepping out to a plank position. Hips are flat. You can stay here if you'd like, or squeezing those glutes, drop the hips, chest comes forward, deep inhale. And on your exhale, hips go back, step forward just a little bit, and we'll stay here for a couple breaths in downward dog. Deep inhale. Exhale, push down towards the floor. Deep inhale, fill the belly. And on your exhale, push those hips back. On your next inhale, you'll come forward just a little bit, and that right foot will come to the outside of the chair. You might have to bring the back foot back a little bit, just so you can be in this upright position with the torso. Deep inhale. Exhale, push down through that back hip. Feel the stretch. When you're ready, stepping into downward dog, hips go back, chest comes down. On your next inhale, come forward just a little bit, and that left foot comes to the outside of the chair, coming into an upright position, hands on the chair, pushing the hips down. When you're ready, stepping back into the downward dog. Breathe here, deep inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, stepping towards the chair, knees and hips are bent, squeeze those glutes, rolling up the spine, shoulders coming back and down. You can roll the wrists a little bit if you'd like, because that can be a lot for plank. But other than that, that is your sun salutation. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Namaste.